Welcome back to MKE Gadgets. Today we're going to do something different. We're going to do some metal fabrication. The two pieces today are going to be fabricated are 836 steel, 3/16 thick, and I've got them at Speed and Metal. Check out speedandmetal.com. I'll put a link down below. So I have a client who has a stump grinding business, and these are two parts off of his grinder, and he wants me to make two panels for him. So I'm going to turn this piece into the bottom plate here. I'll transfer these 4 holes onto this plate. I'll center drill, then I'll drill them. I'll round off the corners so there's no sharp corners or no sharp edges. On the second part here, he wants to make a new panel the size of the blue tape here. So I got a piece of 836 steel. I'll transfer all these holes on here, round off the corners, and cut this on an angle to match the blue tape. So this whole red assembly is going to be replaced by this plate. So I want to transfer the 4 holes in the corner to the plate. So you want to line the edges all the way around, so when you drill the holes, it's all symmetrical and even. In the past, I've used these 1, 2, 3 blocks. These are machining precision ground blocks, and they're 1 inches by 2 inches by 3 inches, and they're very square, very flat. And you like to set them on the bottom and just kind of bump the 2 edges together. But I recently got these from Fireball Tools as a gift, and these are precision ground magnetic 1, 2, 3 blocks, and you can see there's magnets in there. So this being magnetic, it will hold the 2 plates together while I use a transfer punch. So I'll put 2 on the bottom, I'll spread them apart, and I'll check my gap on top and bottom and make it equal, and I'll do the same thing on each side. So I'm checking my gap. I'm checking my gap left to right and front to back and making sure it's all even. So this set of transfer punch comes in drill sizes from 3/16 to 1/2 inch. I'm going to use the one that is 25/64, which is just a little bigger than 3/8, and that's going to fit in there really nice. It's pointy on one side and blunt on the other side. Put the pointy side down. Now just repeat and do it to all 4 of them. Before I take off my magnetic block, I'm going to just verify that the punch mark is in the center of all 4 holes. And they look perfect. Let's go over to the drill press and drill these out. With the number 4 center drill, I'm going to center drill all 4 holes. So the next operation is to drill all 4 holes with a 25/64 drill. And that will give us clearance for a 3/8 bolt. So the first hole I'm going to drill without any backing in here, and it was probably going to kick up a burr. Then the second hole I'll drill, I'll put a piece of plywood here, and we can see if we can eliminate the burr. So here goes the first hole. So the first hole I drill without any backing has a little bit of a burr. I'll drill a second hole and see if it gets any better. Now the second hole with a piece of plywood backing has a much smaller burr. I'll do all the rest of the holes with a piece of plywood backing. After I drill the last hole, all we gotta do is radius the edges and deburr it, and this plate will be done. With all 4 holes drilled and the plate securely clamped down to my welding table, I'm gonna use an angle grinder. It's real important to wear safety shields and hearing protection. This doesn't get loud and make a big mess. One quarter done, all I gotta do is finish the rest of them. The second plate was a little harder to transfer the holes, so I transferred 2 holes in the bottom. I bolted both plates together, and then I could transfer the holes with the transfer punches. Unbolted it, drilled the holes, deburred everything. I used the angle grinder with a cutoff wheel and cut 2 pieces off the ends. All edges are broken. This job is complete. I hope you found this interesting. Please share this with your friends. Please subscribe. See you tomorrow.